Special events offer the special opportunity to do special things. This will not be one of them. 8-man tag. The team of Courtney Montgomery, Corey Duncam, Cecil Scott, and I'll call him the team captain, Mecha Mercenary, taking on the team of the Cinderella Man, Ernie Osiris. Rookie, super rookie, I call him, Chris Lee. One-man boy band, Roo-D Lewis, returning to action here. And, of course, I'll call Southpaw Eric Andrews the team captain. Interesting matchup. Yeah, what was I thinking?
It definitely, you know, definitely with special events and definitely with this KDZ band benefit, you get a chance to showcase a lot of acts. And this, you know, this match right here, 8-man tag team match, it should be a great matchup.
Oh, absolutely. Court Montgomery resurrected the corpse of Brian Pillman and stole his tights. I'm going to get in trouble for that one. With myself. Starting out, Chris Lee and Court Montgomery. Chris Lee kind of schooling Court Montgomery, both of these guys. Of course, Chris Lee, I like to call a super rookie. Court Montgomery just starting his second year in professional wrestling. Of course, known to a little controversy, kind of off and on, member of the All-Stars. Of course, Coach Jim and I not out here, so we're going to completely ignore that fact. Tucks the elbow, shoots off Montgomery, catches him with a jumping ankle to the face.
Definitely, Chris Lee is one of those superstars who you can see the prominence coming from the time he made his debut in the CWF Rumble to now. So definitely, he's going to have a big 2013 year.
Definitely. At the last show, of course, Wrestle Jam, Chris Lee saying that Jimmy Snuka inspired his attire, but I'm going to say that Stunning Steve Austin, in fact, inspired that attire, and I don't care what anyone says.
Definitely USWA Steve Austin. Well, I would have to agree with that one.
Yep. Ernie Osiris in there with Court Montgomery, tags out quickly. Good strategy on the Southpaw team, South Bronx Dancing Machine team. It's not Survivor Series, they don't have names. Roo-D Lewis with the laziest shoulder tackle I've ever seen. Drops down in the opposite way, very interesting. Drop kick to the gut from Court Montgomery. Roo-D Lewis catches him with a punch to the face.
Definitely the one-man boy band, as he calls himself. Definitely should be interesting if he can make the crowd go crazy tonight.
Here comes Southpaw. People like him. Of course, Southpaw and his tag team partner, Evan Banks, along with Bobby O'Neill, the manager, make up the Killbillies. But Evan Banks he's had a hard time recovering from injuries sustained against Walter Eaton and Roy Wilkins. Of course, we all thought that Southpaw got the worst for wear. Oh, nice side Russian leg sweep to a float over. 2 count only. That was shades of Brad Armstrong. I was always more of a Tim Horner fan, you know.
Oh, I definitely understand that. And speaking of which, you talked about Eric Andrews. It's definitely interesting that you don't see Evan Ebanks or Bobby O'Neill Hill. Like you said, definitely with the tag team title match they had against Roy and Walter, definitely surprising to not see the Killbillies here at ringside.
Chris Lee in there with Cecil Scott. Cecil Scott, of course, always on the search for respect, and feels like Chris Lee's gotten far more than he has in just his short period of time here in CWF Mid-Atlantic. Cecil Scott's been with us since 2006. He did quit for a long period of time following, you know, some incidences with some guys. We won't get into it, but he's back. He's been back a while and feels like he's been disrespected.
Well, definitely. Every time I see Cecil Scott, I always see the big man, Mecha Mercenary, who is actually in his corner tonight. So if you see Cecil, you see Mecha. You see Mecha, you see Cecil. So definitely.
I'd rather not see Mecha again for a long while. Chris Lee with a nice neck bridge, bringing himself back up in this top wrist lock. Cecil Scott with a strange variation of that top wrist lock, but had control for a short moment till Chris Lee countered into a side headlock. Nice shots to the gut. Cecil Scott counters out into a hammerlock and then gets a side headlock of his own.
Definitely, you could tell Cecil Scott is definitely took some time. You know, definitely wants to teach the young rookie, hey, look, it's still a veteran's game, and you still got a long way to go.
Oh, I thought he was teaching him, slow it down, kid. Side headlock. What do you think we're doing here? Cecil takes off. Chris Lee drops down and attempts to trip him, but didn't make it. Double leapfrog into a jumping clothesline. Takes down Cecil Scott.
Definitely, Cecil did a little too much showboating, and definitely Chris Lee definitely got to take advantage of that.
Well, he wants to see everybody to see. He wants them to see his chest. He says, look at my chest, you son of a gun. Chris Lee ducks the clothesline, goes for their tornado kick. Scott sidesteps it. He puts him in a side headlock. That's an old-timer move. Hooks him up. Oh, gosh! Chris Lee counters out. Oh, there it is. Oh, food. Catches Cecil, and luckily he rolls out to the floor. This match has fell apart quickly.
What is this?
Cecil's back up, but only because Mecha's holding him. Yeah.
Definitely, Mecha with the stare down to Corey Etzler.
I thought he had enough of me. I'm tired. Hey, look at him. Look, your guys are getting dived on. Ernie Osiris makes the dive, gets caught, but there comes Chris Lee.
Definitely will wake up the crowd that's sitting here at ringside.
I bet you Southpaw doesn't dive, just a hunch. Look, Southpaw looking for a tag rope. He's standing on the apron. The Killbillies known for their fighting, especially Southpaw Andrews. He knows not when to get in there. Clothesline, short arm style from Mecha Mercenaries. Cecil Scott covers. Oh,
definitely.
Osiris out.
Definitely, you got to understand, when you've got Cecil, you've got Mecha. When you've got Mecha, you've got Cecil. So Mecha definitely had to make sure that Cecil was definitely taken care of. Make sure he had his back.
Corey Duncam hooks him up, going for a vertical suplex. Got all of it. Covers him. Of course, Ernie Osiris, a student and graduate of the Ring of Honor School of Wrestling. That's a great accomplishment. Something not everybody can say they've done.
Definitely, and he's definitely here to make an impact here in CWF. I think this kid, I've seen his tapes on YouTube. I definitely think Ernie Osiris definitely has a bright future here in CWF.
Definitely has a change of attitude, but he's in there with the corpse of Brian Pillman right now, and he's gonna have to do something. There's a clothesline. Here comes dead man Brian Pillman. Misses. Was a little late on that one. Osiris up top. Oh, nice spring off. Woo. Catches him with a kick to the kneecap and makes a tag. That's all that matters. Roo-D covers him off a kick to the knee, and he almost got him.
Looks like the Bengal attire is not working for him.
This whole thing is fell apart. There's another suplex. This has been the suplex match. Tag Southpaw in, please. Chris Lee gets tagged in and gets hammered. Mecha grabs Rudy Lewis and smashes him in the corner.
Mecha is definitely one person you do not want to play with when he gets upset.
I very rarely understand the words that come out of Mecha's mouth. I'm pretty sure I knew what he just said, and I can't repeat it on the commentary on the broadcast.
Oh, I definitely understand that.
Of course, machines don't look up to religious figures. That's all I'm going to let you in on. Southpaw Andrews, if he gets in, I think the tide of this whole match is going to change. But he's got to get tagged in. Squishes it like a grape. He didn't squish him hard enough for my liking, though.
I don't think the one-man boy band Roo-D will be making any appearances after the show tonight.
Oh. Tagging the Duncam. A lot of people here in CWF Mid-Atlantic Heritage Sportatorium are not familiar with Corey Duncam, but he's been around the business or the sport for almost 6 years. Very, very capable athlete. Nice knee drop there, covers him, 2 count only.
Definitely, this Corey Duncam kid definitely seems like he's been studying a lot of the veterans here. He's definitely got the one-man boy band down.
Yeah, Corey Duncam's always put, you know, his cardiovascular shape and so on and so forth above a muscular physique, and it's paid off for him. There was no tag there, but it doesn't really matter because, see, all right, Nick D, let me ask you this.
Yes.
You know, they always do the clap thing behind the referee's back for the tag. If you push the guy back to your corner, does it really matter? I don't think so. You could have just tagged.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you push him in the corner, it's almost like you're making a tag.
There it is, the EAD. Cecil Scott lands it, covers him. Oh, 2 count only. That's about the only good thing you're going to see him do. Brian Pillman's corpse back in. I no longer refer to him as Court Montgomery. From now on, it's Brian Pillman's corpse. Is this going on the torrent sites? I hope so. Roo-D Lewis hooks him up. Very big move there for Rock Bottom. Big fan of the Rock. As you can tell by his name, he's a moron.
The one-man boy band definitely with an impact move. Now can he make the tag?
There it goes. Southpaw. Left hand. Mecha's rocked. There's a third one. Big left to Corey Duncam. Takes down Cecil.
All men have entered the ring.
He don't need them. Southpaw's done what the other 3 couldn't do. He'd beat 4 guys up. Mecha is running. Boot to the face. Southpaw caught him. Southpaw's up there. There it is. That Killbilly missile. He caught him. Right in the middle. Hooks the leg. 2. No. Mecha's out of there. He's going for the monkey killer. Sidesteps it. Mecha hooks him. Black hole slam. Chris Lee distracted Mecha from going for the cover. Tornado kick catches Mecha. Mecha is down. Down goes Mecha. Cecil Scott back in, hooks up Chris Lee. Avalanche belly to back suplex. Ernie Osiris hooks him up. Fireman's carry takeover. Cuts it off right there in the middle. Neck breaker. Corey Duncam, not to be upended in the fireman's carry position, runs him into the turnbuckle. Death Valley driver, nice move. Here comes Roo-D to ruin it. Yep, that ruined it. Brian Pillman's corpse, Shining Wizard, Monkey Killer, catches Brian Pillman. 1, 2, Southpaw wins. I told you if you got tagged, it's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
I told you.
Eric Andrews hit the move, the monkey trimmer is what you call it. 1, 2, 3, lights out. Ball
Brian
game.
Pillman's corpse going back to the parade. That's all I got to say. Hey.
We'll be back in Cincinnati.